You know you're not God, right?
You have to admit, I do look a little bit like him.
Thanks for talking about WeCrashed, streaming on Apple TV Plus. Man, what a fantastic series. I'm about 3 or 4 episodes in. I'm a business news junkie, and this a story of American capitalism, starting with a single co-working space and growing to a global brand. As you guys say, a love story worth $47 billion. And Drew, I'm a news junkie, and I've heard of Theranos and Elizabeth Holmes, and I've never heard of WeWork. How did I miss this?
That's a great question. It really was. It was splashed all over the headlines for especially in sort of fall of 2019. But what we think is great about this show is, as you mentioned, we approached it as a love story. If you're a news junkie and a business news junkie and you're intimately aware of the story, or if you're not really a big fan of business stories at all, it's really the love story at the heart of this that makes it so unique, and we think sort of appeals to both sorts of folks.
And Lee, Adam Newman, I feel like I was being conned from the very first scene, fast talker, aggressive. He's the kind of guy, after you shake his hand, you count your fingers, right?
One thing we talked about a lot with Adam is there's definitely a hustler there. One of the quotes that's in the show was something that his driver's ed instructor was quoted as saying, which is, "You'll either be a millionaire or you'll end up in jail." And, Adam obviously did not end up in jail, but we did think that there is that kind of, the show exists and the character exists a little bit in the gray. And I think there's, he definitely is open to cutting corners and trying to get ahead. But what we find fascinating about him is he isn't a criminal. He is someone who, you see Theranos, you mentioned that earlier, and that's very clearly a crime was committed and someone was convicted of that crime. What's exciting to us as storytellers is the debate. And some people watch the show and believe that Adam was a visionary, and he did. He did create something. It's not like there weren't WeWorks all over the world. There are 500 locations worldwide in all these different countries, and they're beautiful, and they had hundreds of thousands of members. None of that is fiction. And so what's fascinating about it is, did they grow too fast? Did he fly too close to the sun? Those are some of the questions that, that we pose, but it's actually, we want to leave it to the audience to kind of make their own judgments.
And Drew, I went into this show completely, not knowing what it was about, and I'm watching the first episode. And when Adam came on, I'm like, no one's going to hire this actor again. He's so annoying. He is just, it's never going to happen. So I'm watching the end credits, and it said Jared Leto. I'm like, where was Jared in this show? I did not know that was him the entire time. So
there's literally no better compliment you could give Jared Leto than that.
Yeah.
What a transformation. I literally, was the credits rolled, I was like, with my jaw open. What a performance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Go ahead, Lee.
No, I was going to say, we feel the same way. He just explodes off the screen. He's so magnetic and charming and intense. And we tasked him with playing so many different shades of Adam Newman, and every single day he brought something new and special to the table.
Well, congratulations, guys, on an amazing series. Like I said, I'm only a few episodes in, and every episode is just I feel like I'm getting deeper and deeper. I just got the pitch meeting, in a couple episodes ago. So
congratulations.
And thanks for joining us today, and we'll talk again soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.